Greetings, fellow patriots. I consider it an absolute honor to stand here on the courthouse steps today and on our nation's birthday and speak about an issue that is important to her survival. Many of you know that I'm a student of history, and there is no era that is more dear and near to my heart than the time that surrounds the birth of our country. And I know that on the night of September 16, 1773, brave men called themselves the Sons of Liberty sent a message to King George in the Boston Harbor. And that message created a movement that made the American dream. And that dream benefited their children, their grandchildren, and generations to come. And we gather here today, and we're sending a message to King Barack in Washington. And we're here not only for ourselves. We're not here only for ourselves. We're here for our children and our grandchildren. Because they're the ones that's going to flip the bill on the spending that's going on in Washington today. You know, I told my wife the other day, I said, you know, if you take all of the taxes we pay to all the different government entities, we pay about 25% of our income. And we complain about that. But in about 25 years, our kids are going to come by and they're going to say, Mom, Dad, tell me about the good old days. Tell me about the days when we didn't have to spend, or we didn't have to send 50% of our income to the government, because that's where it's going to be. You know, that message that they sent in the Boston Harbor to King George was, "Don't tread on me." And I see a flag over here that says that, and I've seen a hat that says that. That was their message to King George, "Don't tread on me." You know, at the Lincoln Day dinner, I mentioned that our country has been in a battle since the very beginning, since George Washington's administration. I see George Washington here today. In his administration, 2 cabinet members fought out a philosophical battle. Alexander Hamilton on the left wanted big government and power in the federal government. And over here on the right was Thomas Jefferson, who believed in power to the people and a limited government. And if you leave here with nothing today, I hope you remember this one thing. And it's what Thomas Jefferson said. He said, "A democracy will cease to exist. A democracy will cease to exist when we take money from those who are working and give it to those who will not work." And notice he didn't say could not work, he said will not work. Now, our latest tax scheme that we've got going on today is called cap and trade. Or, as my good friend Sid Denise says, crap and trade. But I'll call it what it is. It's a tax. It's a tax. I just read a report that said utility bills, first of all, the report said that the state that will be affected most adversely by cap and trade is our Commonwealth of Kentucky. Utility bills will go up a minimum of 20%, but more than likely 40%. Now, I calculated that based on our electric bill. Our tax burden, just on the electric bill, is going to be $1,300 at my house. That's not all. I work for Owen Electric, and I work with our industrial and our large commercial industrial accounts. And I've been telling them about cap and trade for 6 months. And you know what they tell me? If our electric bill goes up 60 or 40%, they're probably going to move our plant to Mexico. So not only will the government raise your electric bill by 40%, they're going to take your job and send it to Mexico too. I take it this is King Barack's way of solving illegal immigration. Because in 2012, we'll be sneaking across the border to find a job. I'll conclude with this, as my time draws near. A lot of people, some people may stand up here, and the tractor makes my point. Some people would stand up here and look on this crowd and the tractor going by and would say, "All I see is country folk who cling to their guns and their religion." But I tell you what I see as another tractor goes by. I see hardworking Americans. I see tax-paying Americans. I see people who believe in hard work, people who believe in pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. I see people who believe and live the American dream. I see a new spirit of 1776, a new generation of the Sons of Liberty. And together we'll send a message to Washington today that says, don't tread on the American dream. Thank you. God bless you.